So hello everyone, welcome to Genpact. I want to start by acknowledging and paying our respect to the traditional custodians of the lands and waters of New South Wales and all the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander elders, past, present and emerging. We respectfully acknowledge the traditional custodians of the lands and waters and their continuing cultural, spiritual customs and practices. So hello everyone, welcome to Genpact. We are very excited to have the opportunity to talk to you today. We love Genpact. We love graduates here at Genpact. You guys offer a lot of value. So you offer value because you provide a fresh perspective. So coming into an organization as a graduate, you have the ability to look at things and say, hey, why are we doing it like that? So Genpact values diversity in all ways. And in you guys' case, you have the diversity of experience, which leads to an innovative organization, as it means people are challenged, show new perspectives from others. So graduates have a lot of value for entrepreneurial innovation because you are new to the industry. So this is Steve Rayner. This is one of our Genpact employees. So he has an MBA and loves listening to Queens. He's a client partner for insurance. So Steve says the opportunity to learn from some really great minds, the culture of working together to do great things for our clients, and having fun at the same time are my favorite things about Genpact. This is Baljeet. Baljeet is a senior consultant for enterprise risk consulting. And he says that at Genpact, having the right attitude and skills always pays dividends. And this is Emma. She's a VP for Transformation Services. She says the disruptive growth to my career, the opportunity to work with top domain and digital experts, and the startup culture with global exposure is what made Genpact her first option. So a bit more about the startup culture at Genpact. Startup culture plays into why Genpact sees so much value in graduates. So Genpact has a flat and fast decision-making environment. Despite being such a large organization, you will have a lot of access to people more senior in the organization, and they love listening to you. So it's very refreshing. Genpact values rule breakers and risk takers because as a company, we like reinventing how business gets done. Stephen, Baljeet, and Emma are 3 of our 100,000 people of Genpact. They work towards a relentless pursuit of a world that works better for people. Introducing Genpact 2022. So, what do we do? Our solutions deliver across advisory, digital, technology, and operations to accelerate end-to-end transformation of our clients. So over in digital capabilities, we have experience-led transformation delivered through Genpact Cora, which is our AI-based digital business platform. Genpact's purpose, Genpact's North Star, is the relentless pursuit of a world that works better for people. So people are our focus. Just a bit of history on Genpact and how it got to where it is today. Genpact has its roots in a large Fortune 500 company, General Electric. In 2005, it spun off as Genpact, was listed on the New York Stock Exchange, and then launched Smart Enterprise Processes, Lean Digital, which is a framework for looking at processes as used to streamline them, Genpact Cora, our AI-based platform, and then in 2019, Genpact scaled next generation services in analytics, automation, and AI. And so just an example of AI and automation is our partnership with Envision Racing. It's very cool. If you don't know about it, I recommend looking into it. Essentially, Genpact partnered with Envision Racing's Formula E team to drive performance on the racetrack through AI. And in 2021, we are redefining the experience economy. So if you choose to join Genpact, you have an exciting future ahead of you. You can be a leader, be positioned as a problem solver, fuel growth, and of course, we invest in world-class talent such as yourselves. So Genpact is industry pioneers. We are industry pioneers. Our keys to success are that we have 20+ years of industry knowledge. We know our clients' businesses, our proprietary process frameworks, and our strong reputation for leading analyst rankings and significant client wins. So a quick glance at some big numbers: $3.5 billion revenue, 70 offices, 800+ clients, 100,000 employees, and 25 countries. We've delivered $4 billion revenue. So this slide shows Genpact's global presence. So if you look at the map, you can see the red dots show where we are located in the world. So there are 70+ centers serving 70 countries, 800+ clients, and 90,000 employees. So Australia is of particular importance to Genpact. It's a key strategic location for our business and growth. So we have a 20+ year relationship with GE Capital in Australia. And Genpact in Australia has grown 300 times over the last 3 years. So Genpact is currently in a period of growth and expansion. So if you're thinking of joining, it is a very interesting time to join the company, as you'll have a lot of experiences, new positions appearing, and a lot of opportunity to make change and make your mark in the company. So here's a list of some of our clients. So why is Genpact the right fit for you? So if possible, put a virtual hand up, just a little reaction there, if you like to learn. Okay, couple hands there. So great news, Genpact has an online learning platform called Genome. So what Genome is, so I'm sure you're all familiar with online learning. Essentially, Genome is like that. You'll have modules in all sorts of areas: data engineering, leadership, communications, and there'll be videos and articles, and then guru learning sessions. So what a guru learning session is you have a leader or expert in the area, the guru, and then they'll run you through the topic. So Genome is great for upskilling, continuous learning, and just general curiosity. It's a very useful tool to have access to, and is great for enhancing your evolving career. So Genpact embraces diverse cultures, systems, and more. I would say probably one of the greatest strengths about Genpact is its diversity. We really embrace difference, and it creates a great culture in the company. Genpact has a lot of volunteering projects, so you can help build a global community. And at Genpact, your well-being is our #1 priority. So Genpact Australia has been a great workplace during the COVID pandemic, working hard to keep employees safe. And we also provide free access to the Headspace app. So if you've heard of the Headspace app, it involves things like meditation sessions, calming music to help you sleep, and much more. So our culture outlines a set of behaviors that resonate with our strategy and makes us future ready. We value curiosity, incisiveness, courage, and integrity. If this sounds like you, we would love to hear more from you. And Genpact values diversity. So we have listening sessions on racial discrimination. We have Black affinity group, Latinx affinity group, and 220 participants in our allyship program. We also have a big focus on gender equity. So 41% gender diversity in 2021. And we have 2,100 participants in Pay It Forward. Pay It Forward is essentially a mentoring service where you have a mentor and a sponsor and a prodigy, and it helps you to improve in your career and learn from others. We also have a daycare. So approximately 321 children in daycares across India, Philippines, and EU. And these daycare centers are located in the buildings at Genpact or in like deals with nearby daycare centers. And we drive inclusion, surfacing unconscious bias and providing spaces for support and collaboration. We have a very strong LGBTQ+ community. So Genpact is proud to be a great place to work. So we have industry accolades from highly respected industry and analyst bodies. And our employee practices are recognized as the best in the world. In 2021, we've been recognized by Forbes, the best employers for women, the world's best employers, and the best employers for veterans. Genpact is also a proud winner of 28 Brandon Hall Excellence Awards. So we've won 16 gold, 5 silver, and 7 bronze this year. And you can see their award categories and other leading brands who have won. So Genpact would love to have you on board. We love graduates and are excited to see what the next intake brings. So please stick around, ask questions, and don't be afraid to reach out to us. We'll provide an email link of how to reach out at the very end. Thanks, guys. So just gonna hand over to Abby. And we're gonna go a bit through our graduate program.
Yes, sure. Thank you, Kate. If you'd just like to keep the presentation going to the next slide. Thank you, everybody, for coming to our presentation today. My name is Abby, and I am the recruitment manager here at Genpact Australia. So I'm just going to give you a quick overview about the 2022 graduate program that we've got here at Genpact. So the roles that we are going to be hiring for are business analyst roles. And our business analysts are required in 2 different streams, in the data and analytics stream, as well as the financial crime risk management stream. So this is the 2 different types of roles that we have, and we have the requirement of hiring multiple business analysts in each of these streams. So in the next slide, we do have the process for the recruitment. So how do you apply to Genpact? So you would be applying through the Prospel website. The actual applications are already available there. The applications open on the 15th of March, and the application closes on the 15th of April 2022. So the selected candidates will be interviewed on an ongoing basis as the applications start to come in. So step 1 is your CV submission, which you will do through Prospel, of course, and then we'll move on to some cognitive assessments. So this assessment is done through Aon or HackerRanks, and then followed by that will be a HR discussion with a panel. So this is a 30-minute discussion, followed by 2 interviews in the final round, again 30 minutes each with your team. Generally, there are a fair few other questions. So put together a Q&A at the end in the next slide. So as you can see here, how do you apply? Again, mentioned in the Prospel website, deadline for it would be on the 15th of April 2022. We've already discussed the recruitment process. Interviews will be on an ongoing basis. We will definitely consider your availability, your classes, your final exams and stuff to get you into the interviews at the right time. We've already discussed about the roles we are looking for, which is in data analytics and financial crime as business analysts. We offer a very competitive package for our graduates, and we do sponsor work visas. So people in the student visa stream can also apply for our roles here. And when we get to when you have a temporary work visa, we are happy to take you on. And finally, at the end of your temporary work visa, we are happy to sponsor you, help you with a sponsorship for a permanent work visa. Which offices do we hire for? We are currently offering roles in the Sydney office. We will also consider the Melbourne office as well. The time of joining for the team would be on an ongoing basis, depending upon your completion of your graduation. I think we are running short of time, so I'm just going to wrap it up here. If you do have any questions, please feel free to add us on LinkedIn, and Instagram. Please follow us on our socials, and we are more than happy to assist you with all your questions if you do have any. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us today and to listen to all this. And yes, please feel free to reach out. Thank you. So I think I'll pass this to Shorab. Do business analysts need programming experience? How does one prove his talent if he or she does not have prior experience as a business analyst?
Yeah, see, programming experience is preferred, but not mandatory. I think you should. I think what we look for is how is your inclination with technology in general. Programming language is preferred and not a must, if that answers the question. If somebody is coming from a different background, how can you show? I think it's important to show, identify ways in which you can show your creativity and follow some case study examples in terms of how you have worked in or how you have probably tried to approach a problem in some other industry. What we would be keen to see would be how did you approach the problem, what were your steps, how do you kind of go about solving a situation. Really, I think that will be more important. And how are you inclined towards technology, how soon can you get comfortable with it. I think that will be the more important part.
Thanks, Rob. Only the one question, but feel free to hit them up on the email that I think Kate was suggesting before, or LinkedIn, anything like that, for the other questions that wasn't able to be answered. But thank you, Kate, for that awesome presentation, and Abby, and then of course Rob for that answer there.